guys, in this video we will discuss on what is an HTTP status code. So when client send request from the browser, the request goes from client to server and the server gives the response. In response, it send web page with status code. So what is HTTP status code? So this status code is categorized into five types. So there is a 200 success, 100 informational, 400 client error, and 500 is a server error, and last one is 300 redirection. That means in a HTTP status code, first three digit gives the status of the code and the remaining is related information. So I will discuss one by one. Firstly, I will discuss on when this 200 success code is appear. So I switch to Postman. We can use this Postman tool for API testing. So today I will use this Postman for how to use the response. Server gives response when we send the request. Okay, so for testing API in Spring Boot, there I created some CRUD REST API. So I will test one by one and see the how server gives the response with a web page content, and with a web page content it's send HTTP status code. Okay, so this request I will send from web page, but here I use this Postman. Firstly, I use get method, and for particular I will get a list of farmer. So firstly, I create REST APIs or farmer, and here I check. I retrieve data from web page. From server. A list of farmer I will get. I will retrieve here, and when we send this get request to the server, then here 200 okay, this standard response for successful HTTP request. That means when our request is success, here I success to retrieve data from server, and in there is a JSON format content. Okay, so with our response, this is our response, and with a status code I will in here I see that means when we send the request to the server, then server use the response. That means this is our response list of farmer with status code. Okay, this is so first get request. Second, I send a post request for save information, or save information to the server, server. Okay, so here I copy and send JSON format data. Okay, and I change only this ID, and here I give some farmer name, and then select API. Post and method is post. So using this post API, I send this farmer information to the database, and here when we send this request, then data is successfully saved in database. Okay, this is our response with status code 200. Okay, so firstly I retrieve data. Second, in second request I send save data in database, and third request use delete request. So when success success, when we successfully retrieve, success in save data, success to delete data, or success to update data, then 200 OK success code is appears. This status code is used for only to success. Okay, so here I delete data from server. So here I delete 17 ID. So firstly I see 17 ID is okay. From here, 12 this ID I will delete from database. So here I use 12 and send the request, and here I appear this response delete data successfully with status code. Okay, also we can update data using put and use so I change the information of these 13 farmers information from database, and here I update data, and firstly I use the updated data 13. So here I send 13 ID, and I remove this surname and send the request. So this is our put method. So I have to update method. Using update, I have to change the information of the farmer. Then when we send this code request, then in response, this updated information is appear with the status code 200 OK. So next one is 400 client error, 400 status code, client error status code. So in Spring Boot there is a REST APIs, and this I use the Spring Security or a authorized REST API. So for when we access this API through a Postman tool, then so let's discuss. So when we access this API, so firstly I write these APIs. Firstly I check the REST APIs is, and then access. So this REST APIs is authorized. I using Spring Security, I give the password and username. So when we access send the request to this REST APIs, then 200 sorry, for 401 unauthorized status code is appear. So when we access authorized APIs, then we have to give its authentication from here, authorization, and from here basic authorization. I use its username and password. So username is user, and I will give password. So every time it generate new password, so I copy from here. I copy this password and use here, and then I send the request to the authorized this REST APIs, and then I give the 200 OK. And the next one is when here I change the REST APIs and then send access. Okay, second error is 404 not found. That means this API is not found in our Spring Boot, or here I found this method is not found in here in controller. So when this particular APIs are not found, then this status is appear for not found is status code is appear. When appear. The next one is 400 status code is when appear 400 status code I will discuss. So here get method I will use get method, and from here I copy this particular object, a particular JSON format, and here in body, I use this JSON data or post on server and write the APIs, and this 400 status code is appear on invalid JSON format. So here is a syntax error in a JSON format. Okay, JSON data. When we send this data on a server, so in this JSON format there is a syntax error, and due to this error, this 400 status code is appear. That means bad request. Okay, error bad request. Okay, so 400 status code is appear on syntax error in a JSON format.